Me when I do on mic check 1 2 1 2. We have audio, everybody. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope that everybody's having a lovely time. Yeah, hold on. I have a hair on my tongue. There we go. Yeah, I became a kitty cat there. Oh yeah, how's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. You know, get down Saturday night, as people would often say. Yeah, welcome in. Let me go to the big screen. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope that everybody's having a lovely day. I mean, no wonder I have a hair on my tongue. I've been, combing my hair for quite a long time. I'm getting bald, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, welcome in everybody. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope that everybody's having a lovely day. I'm having a nice Saturday, even though, today at work it was really intense. Getting all that music going on is definitely, a thing to do, and it's definitely, a thing that needs, dedication and determination. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope that everybody's having a lovely Saturday. I couldn't stream yesterday, mostly because I did have, some stuff at work to do, and it was, just as intense as today, I would say. It's just that I was really busy, and I did, have some gaming appointments to do with friends. And I've actually been getting into Project Zomboid quite recently with my best friends from this continent, and it's been really nice actually. It's been quite a nice game to play. Let me move my microphone so that you guys can actually see and hear me. Know me, see me, know me. I don't even remember the name of that supposedly cursed episode from the Powerpuff Girls. Hear me, see me, know me. I believe it's called. I don't really know. But yeah, I've been actually been enjoying. I have been enjoying Project Zomboid quite a lot, and I was not expecting that in the slightest. Back in the day when I was, giving it a try, I couldn't really figure out exactly how the game worked. And little by little, I've been, getting into it. So it's been a nice progression so far, I believe. I almost died, yesterday when I was playing with my friends. But I did manage to, heal my wounds, disinfect myself, and be like, hey, yo, fam, I'm not dead anymore. But it is very curious that even though you can get infected, you don't really get infected with the zombie virus. I don't really know how it works, but I guess as long as you don't get bitten, it's completely fine. You're not gonna turn into a zombie or whatever. So that's fine. So that's definitely one of the surprises that I didn't expect, to go through this month. Going back to Project Zomboid and being like, hey, yo, fam, I actually like this game. So it's pretty good overall. And obviously it is way more enjoyable if you play with friends that know exactly how the game works. So that's pretty good. They have converted me into a believer of Project Zomboid. I guess if I did play with a different set of friends, maybe it wouldn't be as fun, but I don't really know it. I'm playing with professionals now. But yeah, sure enough, this Saturday is really good. I am eating a sincronizada, which is this. It's kind of like a burrito, but not really. It's kind of like a taco, but it's more like a sincronizada. It has a different nomenclature when it comes to tacos and everything. It is very funny. I know that to the rest of the world, it is very funny that we can make so many dishes out of tortillas. And this is one of them, We have tacos, burritos, sincronizadas, pambazos, burritos, and everything in between. You can even make, technically pambazos is a different kind of topping and bottom. You know what I mean. It's still, I guess it's still considered bread, I guess, at the end of the day. But yeah, we, in this part of the world, we make a ton of stuff with just tortillas. And we have them cool dishes going on. So that's pretty good. That's pretty rad, I believe. At least that's what I like to tell to myself, just so that we don't be like, oh yeah, our entire gastronomy is just tortilla and tortilla, but no, not really. We have other stuff too, which may or may not contain tortillas, but you know, it's part of the fun. You know, it's just part of the fun. And aside from this, I decided to try a matcha latte. Well, not so much latte, a matcha frappe. And this is it, everybody. I know that it looks really, really green, and this is not like spinach or something, you know. It looks really green, but it doesn't taste sour, and it doesn't taste like herbal, like overly herbal. You know, matcha is a kind of tea powder, and it's just really good. You know, I kind of like it. It is getting more watered down because obviously the ice is melting, just like in the real world. But it is not bad. Obviously, when there's not like, you know, a lot of water because of the ice, it tastes way better. But yeah, matcha is really nice. So if you guys wanna give that a try, I'm not sponsored by Tim Hortons, although that would be really nice. Maybe, I don't know. Call me Tim Hortons. And you know, if you guys ever want to try matcha, try it with a matcha frappe. I believe it is a nice combination of the flavor of matcha and, you know, the sweetness of it being a frappe. Which I guess it technically is not, or maybe it is. I don't really know. Like, this thing was supposed to have like whipped cream, but I guess it just melted, or it just, you know, it just dissolved into the matcha. I don't really know. It is one of those things that I don't really, you know how they work. I mean, this was technically takeaway, so I imagine that in the trajectory of Tim Hortons headquarters or whatever to my house, the whipped cream actually dissolved. So that's kind of a shame, but you know, yeah, I guess it is to be expected. Such are the downsides of being so lazy that you end up not, you know, going to the place and getting, you know, the thing yourself. But you know, that is the price to pay for convenience, I guess. But it's not that bad, honestly. At least to me, it is not that bad. But well, would I try this again? I actually don't really know. Maybe from time to time. You know, maybe I can try this out, you know, from time to time. It's not a bad experience whatsoever, but you know what I mean. You know, I guess I would rather just eat or just drink a chocolate frappe if I had the chance. But at least I can say that I did try it out. It is not on my favorite kind of like frappes, but it is not that bad either. You know, it is not it is not an abomination. It is not a culinary abomination. So, yeah, thumbs up. But yeah, today I'm gonna be going through some more. Jesus Christ, it trembled. I'm gonna be going through some more Code Veronica because it's really fun. I am definitely looking forward to the remake. Although I know that some people are definitely not looking forward to the remake, but it is like, you know, just like I say, it's just like people say, you know, that won't erase the OGs. So if you guys don't vibe with the remake, then you know, you guys could just play the OG. Just like we are about to do so now. So stick around, everybody, stick around and see what we can do. So let us get some Code Veronica going on. Me when I'm living in the city of Townsville. But enough about that. So let's get that going on. I'm definitely pretty sure that we are arriving like near the end. Like we have definitely gone through at least most of the game, I believe. So that's pretty good, eh? So let me get that thing going on. I gotta remember that we need to play the second disc and not the first one, because that is a common mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. So that is a thing, thing and a half. I've been feeling a little bit of not pain, but like tension with my jaw, so I do gotta like remember to unclench my jaw a little bit, or at least not force myself whenever I'm speaking English, because it is said, and it is, you know, I guess kind of like, you know, kind of true and tested, but whenever you speak a different language, your way of speaking does change. So I gotta be relaxed whenever I'm speaking English.
Resident Evil.
Me when I'm Resident Evil? For real, for real? No cap? Okay. What were we doing last time, by the way? And also, why do I have a different save? Was it because I did change the discs? Quite possible. Oh yeah, we were playing as Chris, but why though? I mean, it's nothing bad, but I just don't remember what we were doing last time. I don't even know what I should bring to myself, or with myself. What I should bring with me. I don't know if I'm gonna be underpowered or overpowered, so I guess I could bring something else with me. I don't really know. I have bullets for the rifle that, you know, Claire has. Do I need the Luger replica now? I don't really know. I guess my questions will be answered, you know, when I actually like go through this. I gotta watch out for the hunters as well, because otherwise I'm gonna die a miserable death. Just what I was saying. Don't you dare! I gotta heal yes or yes, because otherwise it's gonna be the death of me. Me when I combine it. Don't you tell me that you're not better. This guy took 1,000,000 bullets to kill, Jesus Christ. Also, isn't this the place in which the conga line of zombies actually, like, you know, came from? Quite possibly. Those are things that I, you know, remember sparingly, but, you know, iconically I do that. That is not even the right word to use in this sentence. Automatically, fantastically, or whatever the song says, because I don't actually remember. Automatically, fantastically. I need to listen to a little bit more of Prodigy, especially, you know, when they were in their, you know, at their prime. Could you guys imagine? Well, maybe some people here do know, but could you guys imagine living through that era of, you know, going to a rave and actually like going to those events and being like, hey, yo, I'm gonna be listening to the Prodigy, I'm gonna be listening to Fatboy Slim, I'm gonna be listening to the Chemical Brothers, you know, live. Like, imagine that. This device controls the breacher's oil pressure. The automatic control device is out of order. It must be operated manually. Read notice. Manual operation. Supply oil to the 10th liter tank using 3 cylinders. The standard oil amount must be maintained. If oil isn't at the standard amount of 7 liters, the device will not activate. Be careful. I don't remember how to do this. Five. Wait a minute, that only gives me 8. Could it be that I need to do this instead? I don't think I can do anything regarding the other thing. So I imagine that I do gotta leave at least some of the liters over here. 5. Here we go. I'm gonna try and do that as I am, because I am all I am, all I am. So that only leads me with just 1 liter, right? I'm gonna try doing this again. So maybe in the next cycle, I'm gonna have all of the liter. And just like that, the puzzle has solved itself. Hopefully I'm not gonna, you know, click on 5 again, you know, just by mistake. There we go. The good thing is that it is automatic. Automatic intergalactic. Oh, come on, guys. This is not the time for that. Or making my life impossible, I guess. Oh, come on. Can I really not get you both? There you go. I was fully expecting it to get some critical hits. Shotgun shells. Actually, what is the description of the enhanced handgun? Check. Enhanced handgun. Modified Glock 17. It's a modified Glock 17. Wow, wow, wow. Who could have known that? Actually, I don't really know why I did this, now that I think about it. The device controls the bridge oil pressure. Hopefully it does, you know? Yeah, I sure hope it does. That is how the sun goes. Okay, now that that has been done, let me see if I can bring the thing over here. Pull the lever, Crunk! I actually don't really know if I need to do this. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that I do. Because otherwise it's gonna be really bad. Raise the lever? No. Oh yeah, because I wouldn't have no way to go back if that was the case. Still gotta fly a plane though. Or do something about, you know, the melting ice blocks in the world. Well, I guess I can do, you know, I can only do something about the plane. The other stuff is, you know, impossible for a single man. And thus here I go. I'm glad that there's no... Never mind. Hopefully there's not more than one. Because it would be really bad if they started ganging up on me. Plus, that would be really rude. We combine this and hopefully not get out of bullets and shells. Bullets and shells. That's a nice name for a game. Bullets and shells. Not very, you know, not very. Oh Jesus, bro. Not very original, maybe, but still alright. Look at that! Look at those dudes. Let me see if I can get them both with a shot. Yeah. Why do you guys have red eyes? Yeah, they're envious. They have red eye. Who knew that? You know, saying that somebody has a red eye means that, you know, they are jealous of you. That is definitely not something that I would have expected as a term that people from Jamaica, maybe, you know, have a red eye. Somebody who's jealous. Well, that's really rude. Oh, come on, not again. There we go. I'm glad that the confirmation for this guy being dead is my retro achievements, you know, thingy. Do I even need this thing for anything? I don't really think. The device supplies electricity to the lift. Cut off the supply? Yes. God damn. So I need all of the proofs. For what? Because I don't remember. But I need it for something, eh? Yeah, give me all the proofs that I need to fulfill my destiny. Well, technically, yeah, I don't really need to do that. Why do I need this crate for? Well, you know, with great power, because, you know, comes great responsibility, eh? That's a bad joke. That's a bad joke and a half. And we go on. I don't really know if this paintings have anything to it. Look at this dude. Look at this fish, you know. Big fish, big fish. Also, do I really need to go back? I remember seeing there was something about the proofs, but I don't remember where. I only know that there's something to do with them, but I don't remember where. I guess it wouldn't hurt to just, you know, try and see. The hatch is closed. Someone seems to have used this up already. Someone set us up the bomb. Oh, we gotta go back then. Oh, I messed up. We gotta go bald. I kind of wonder how I would look, you know, with no hair at all. Like, what would I look like if I was bald? Like bald, Doors Gate. Someday I will definitely play the third entry. It's gonna be really good when I do it. Because I have heard that that game is technically like D&D, but I have no experience in D&D whatsoever, so it's gonna be really fun. Apparently, it is a nice entry in the D&D system, or to the D&D system. So if that's the case, I guess I'm gonna have fun. That said, it is said that the campaign is very long, so I don't really know. Do I need the clement mixture for anything? I don't really know. I'm kind of tempted to just bring my bowgun with me, because I don't really know if there's any recent way, shape, or form, or event in which I would just ooh, I need some good healing. In which I would, keep my hang-on bullets just to Chris. I don't think it would be a good idea. Mixed, yes. Gonna do a cheeky little one. So I guess with that, I guess it would be a nice idea for me to bring my usual bowgun material. Combine, yes. I don't know if it would be a good idea for me to bring the explosive rounds. Possibly, maybe. There's a lot of things that I can do, but eventually my decisions will really matter. Welcome to Deltarune. I've heard good things about the new chapter of Deltarune, by the way. I have not gone past the midway point of the second chapter, so maybe I should give that a try, possibly on stream, because I have heard good things about it. So it could be nice. I don't really know if the next chapters have a hidden boss. I know that the first one does, and maybe the new one. I don't really know. I have only heard rumors, so as somebody who's not up to date with Deltarune, I really don't know. So if you guys hear me a little bit, Jesus Christ, it's gonna go. But you guys didn't get me. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can survive with it. Ow. I did not remember this. I didn't know that the hunters poisoned you. Come on. Am I still poisoned? Yeah, sadly. Oh, there goes my things. Maybe that would have answered my question of should I bring my explosive rounds? Well, now I know. Oh, hey, shotgun shells. My favorite, well, now I know. I guess it's not too late to just go back and be like, hey, let me just see it. Actually, I don't really know if the explosive rounds do the exact same damage when you aim them down. I guess through logic and reasoning, one would think that they do, but I don't really know if they stagger the enemy just as easy. Which I guess I wouldn't otherwise, run the risk. Maybe, possibly. Give me a blue one. I'm just gonna use it as is. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm not even doing good. Ooh, I don't know, man. I guess I'm gonna use one of these. I don't know if there's an achievement for not using first aid sprays. I guess technically gonna check. But if I don't have any other option, I guess I'm just gonna die. Right. Let me eat a little bit of my sincronizado. Pretty good. What a sight to behold. Imagine somebody just checking out the stream and then you see somebody eating on stream. Well, yeah, too bad, because I'm having a really fun time. Just eating my sincronizada and my matcha frappuccino. Something is blocking the other side. I cannot open it. Where do I put the proofs again? The proofs? You can't handle the truth. That's the guy. The good thing is that there is no hunters in this place. Also, I have some Japanese peanuts, by the way. Pretty good. I also kind of wonder where exactly I can refill the what should I call it? The fire extinguisher. I know that it is possible to just, you know, refill it just to get a custom thingy, but I don't remember. I guess eventually, you know, through playing the game, actually playing the game, we will definitely, you know, get to know exactly what we gotta do. I could just go back from here, actually. Climb down on the thing. Let's see. I don't remember the proofs being here. Or, you know, the things in which we gotta put the proofs. Is it proofs or is it proofs? I actually don't really know. But one day we will know. Definitely not here. A relief of a weird looking face. I kinda wish more games had more than a line of flavor text. I don't really know where I gotta go, so I'm just gonna pick the upmost one. The topmost one? I don't know. The one from the top. My nose is feeling clogged, and I am coming down with the signal there. Could it be over here? I kind of wonder. I wonder if commands were given from here. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Gong, I love the gong. That's how it sounds. One of these places we gotta put the proofs. I just do not remember. Oh, wasn't it in the same place that has the tank thingy? I feel like there's something regarding that. I just do not remember. Look at that dog. I don't even know if it is a dog, if it is a centaur. I completely forgot that those things were there. I almost, you know, spelled Doom for myself. Speaking about Doom, I went through all the campaigns of Doom. Doom plus 2, 1+2, with a friend. It was really good. Except, well, not except, but we had some trouble with Legacy of Rust. It's just that whenever we you know, agreed upon taking a break and anything, once you come back to the level in which you left, you gotta start from the beginning of that level without any of your prior weapons. So you gotta, you know, pistol start the level anyway. And we had some trouble with the last episode, but second to last episode of Legacy of Rust. And it was a trial and a half, let me tell you. If you guys are, you know, looking forward to play Doom 1+2, it's you know, starting with a pistol and only a pistol can be quite a challenge. So, you know, take that as it may. It was really fun though. Maybe not as fun for my friend, you know, starting, you know, the level over and over and over and over again because we kept dying and dying and dying. But, you know, I guess it's part of the experience. At least that's what I like to tell myself, just to not feel bad about him. Or bad for him. But yeah, eventually we managed to, you know, come up with our own system. The cool thing about Doom 1 and plus 2 is the fact that when you play with a friend, you can opt in to, you know, resurrect if one of the players die. If one of the players die, you can just go in a place that is exempt from enemies, that there's no enemies around, and then your friend can resurrect. And sometimes finding a safe spot is, you know, can be quite challenging. So we kind of came up with a system in which, you know, one of us will stay behind, and then we would clean as many I guess enemies as possible. And then once one of us dies, the other one would step forward while the other one revives. I guess it's a little bit cheeky to do that, but you know, desperate times deserve desperate measures. There's some kind of lever here. Pull the lever, Kronk. I have not made that joke before. I swear. Wow, would you look at that? Should I save? Maybe. There's something over here that I can grab. Shotgun shells. Shotgun shells. I got my shotgun shells. Climb down the ladder. I've been getting into a band called oh Jesus Christ, what's the name of the band again, eh? Steampunk Giraffe. I believe it's called the Steampunk Giraffe. Hold on. Steampunk Giraffe. Steam Power Giraffe, not Steampunk Giraffe. Now, I've been getting into a band called Steam Power Giraffe. It's actually like pretty cool. I gotta remember that I have enemies over here. The door has been sealed. Whoa. Hopefully hopefully I won't die. I'm miserable there. There we go. And they're actually like pretty good. Some of their songs remind me of America, the band America. So it's really pretty good. So if you guys are looking for a cool band to listen to Steam Power Giraffe. Pretty good. Bunkinator in the chat. Goddamn. How you doing, Bunk? Welcome in. Yo, I'm out in a boat. You're out in a boat. In a boat? We live in a yellow boat. How you doing? Out in a boat, eh? Sorry, still practicing my Canadian, so I don't have audio right now. No worries, Bunk. Yeah, still popping in to say happy Saturday, yo. No worries, Bunk. Thank you so much for you know, popping in and being like, hey, you know. I actually like have a little bit of a Canadian thing going on right here. I have this. It's a matcha latte, and it is from Tim Hortons. It is, I guess, mirrored, but here you go. The Canadian flag. I guess you can kind of see it. There we go. I'm also practicing my Canadian, I guess. You know how it is. But yeah, thank you so much, Bunk, for being here. I hope that you're having an amazing day. Let me give you a shout out. Let me give you a shout out just because, you know. Let me shout you out, shouting out the Bunk, the B-U-N-K Bunkinator. Even though I don't know if you stream, I don't know if you have ever streamed it, but here you go. I mean, I don't even know if, you know, why I'm asking you. You have no audio, but yeah, thank you so much for being here. Pretty cool dude. You know, gangsters. But yeah, thank you so much, Bunk, for being here. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, let me see what I can do about me not dying, because I want to keep that going on, you know. I don't want to die easily. I have some more green herbs over here, so that's pretty good. And also some blue herbs that I can smoke, that I can, you know, I guess, you know, rub. I don't even know. I guess there's various ways to consume, you know, the various herbs that are, you know, across Raccoon City, or, you know, these places. Some people say that you can just drink them. Some people just say that you can, I guess, smoke them. You can also like rub them in. You just, you know, grind them to a powder, and then you can do that. Oh yeah, I needed the Hellbird, the Kajelbird, Shoutouts to the Kajelbird family. So here I go. Hopefully I won't die. Also, what's this? Where's the item, by the way? Oh no, I'm running. I'm panicking. What should I do? I don't think the thing can actually, like, you know, attack you while it is on the water. Also, where's the item again? I honestly do not remember. I believe it may be over here. Ow, ow, ow. Am I in danger? Yes. Oh, I consumed the wrong one, How am I doing, Okay, I just don't remember what it is. Oh, I guess I can still see it. Ow. Let me go, let me go, let me go, 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 let me go, let me go, let me go, go, go. Ow. Oh, I died. Okay, sure, Gotta take a bath then, I mean, I guess the only place in which the rays were not hitting, I guess that was the place to be at. Okay, but at least now I know what's, you know, waiting for me. And now that we know, we gotta be extra prepared. Mixed up, maybe one of these, just to be, you know, just to be sure, just to be safe. And then and only then, I can hopefully not, you know, use the wrong button. Let me combine these things with this. Now, hopefully, I'm not gonna die. You guys ready for some fight? You know, the fight is on. So on the streets. Well, actually, no, the heat is on, which is not a lie, because it is really hot today. It's gonna be hot all throughout summer, so you know. Heat is on. So on the streets. Inside my head, that's the wrong button. I better use this instead. Come on. That's really bad, There we go. Well, that's a better outcome than, you know, the one before. But at least now I know where to go and what to do and what not to do, actually, which is, you know, arguably a better thing. Wow, I have one more bullet to spare. JK. I don't have any bullets. Also, oh yeah, I need to use the Clementine or whatever, the Clement on the eagle plate, on the eagle raptor. Not over here, but over here. Okay, do you guys remember that thing we did, you know, half an hour ago? Well, we gotta do it again. Actually, no, it's gonna be way faster this time. If I don't mess this up, because I know that there's like a scanner going on, that if I don't mess it up, then I'm gonna be fine. Hopefully. I guess the best thing to do would be to just go straight and, you know, to the place. Also, I guess it is a nice. It is a good practice to just leave some ink ribbons like on their own, just so that you can like use them, you know, one time, and then that's basically it. I don't know. That's a practice that I haven't done in this place. But sometimes it is recommended to do so. You know, just leave one solitary ink ribbon just to use it, you know, one time, and then you don't gotta worry about anything else. You know, when you reload. First one, yes. Was it the first one? I don't remember. And here I was saying, yo, now I remember where to go. Turns out, I'm a silly Billy. I am a silly Billy. Here we go. Well, maybe over here? Possibly, maybe, mayhaps, perhaps. Hopefully. May. Could it be that the blue herb kinda messes up with the potency of the green herbs? Because it was kinda funny how a two green herb combo didn't heal me all the way to fine when I was in orange caution. So I don't know. Maybe there's something, you know, that has to do with the blue herb, which I really may really don't know. Let me spin it. And also, there was something else over here. I gotta, you know, watch for that. Watch out for that. Did I end up opening this? I can't open this. No, I forgot about it. Maybe if I opened it up, well, I mean, I highly doubt that if I opened that up, I would have, you know, leave. I would have left. I would have left anything that may have been over, you know, in that place. Watch out for the speedos. Go down the ladder. I'm gonna spare the last, mostly because I'm very generous right now. There we go. A green one. A green one. A green one is on our side. A green one. A Martian. May want to check the bathroom. Combine. There we go. Combine. I've been to those. I'll get out there. Could it be that the place changes accordingly or randomly? I don't want to kill this thing. I'm just gonna go. Ow. Here I go. Whoa. And just like that, I got the. It is very nice that, you know, this boss is technically optional. And I got the halberd. The halberd. Check. Halberd. It is an object that has been placed on the eagle blade. It's made of gold and looks like a middle-aged halberd. I don't even know if that is how you pronounce it. I'm not gonna kill this dude. He hasn't done anything bad to me. Also, here's some bullets. I guess you can kill it with just 15 bullets? I honestly wouldn't know. This game is just full of surprises, you know? Okay, now the question is, where do I put the halberd now? I honestly do not know. Like, I sincerely do not remember. As long as they are both on the ceiling, I'm gonna be okay. Although, some people may think that's not the case. Right? Look at this dude. A human skeleton appears to be drawn here. It gives me the creeps. It's giving me the creeps. Man's portrait is this place here. Interesting. Okay, so where do I put the halberd again? I honestly do not remember. If I make memory, I gotta go to a place I belong, Mamma Mia Pizzeria, Let's Go Mario. Yes, let me try the second floor. Halberd. Where do I put the halberd now? The halberd Wesker, eh? I mean, technically, you know, he's in this game, so maybe. Let me get my synchro going on. But where's north from here? It could possibly be over here, but I just don't really remember. I know that I guess it is a little bit better for me to just check it out. But you know, what's the fun in that, you know? It's gotta be part of the thrill of adventure and whatnot. If I try to go here, nothing happens, right? Oh, I actually can go here. And I actually do need to go all the way back. Hopefully there's not gonna be like any hunters or whatever, or any zombies, need some bambos. I need some bambini. Let me start a bambini. So far, so good, eh? But no, I don't think I needed to come back here. There was only dirt and dead people. I was gonna say, I'm surprised that that guy hasn't decomposed yet, but it hasn't been like too long, right? You know, the most that he could be doing right now is just, I guess, being really cold. Eh? Oh, I didn't see this, laying down over here. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. I love this song. I hope that my nose isn't getting, you know, too runny. Although through the magic of vibrations, I'm sensing my nasal hair actually vibrating whenever I talk. It's kind of funky and not very pleasant to listen to about, you know. But, you know, what can I do? I guess it is nice that I'm here. I mean, this only means that I can backtrack my steps and see exactly where I gotta go. If only I knew. I guess I could, you know, search it out. I could also just, you know, clean my nose. Here we go. Now, the question is, where do I put the halberd now? This is a big question. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Chris halberd. Where do I gotta put it? The halberd is in a crucial item. It is used to unlock the secret hangar tunnel in the military facility and a cabinet. Aha. I already have the Clement mixture. So the lower, yeah, use the halberd. Take the golden halberd and use it on the door panel in the jet hangar corridor training facility in the office cabinet. But jet hangar. I guess it is where the tank is, probably. Let me just confirm, I guess. Yeah, I have already been there. Me when I get the Clementine. Oh, Clementine, not sweet Carolina. And now that I've done that, where exactly do you want me to go? Oh, you gotta go where the plate is. Not the plate, but the... What is it called? The manhole is. But now I gotta remember exactly where that is. I'm just checking. That is where the other stuff is. Man, how do I go back to that place? I guess I'll eventually just get there, you know? By my own volition and goodwill. Eh? As most often it happens. You know? Bim, bim, bim. I wonder how they're gonna portray the zombies in the new remake of Code Veronica. Mostly because I say this because since most of the zombies that are, you know, supposed to be buried may already be in a very advanced state of decomposition, decomposition. A very advanced stage of decomposing. So maybe we're gonna have like actual, like, you know, living skeletons at some point there. Which I guess it could be quite charming if you ask me. Wasn't that a name for a brand of tissues, of toilet paper? You know, charming? I believe it was. But who am I to know? Who am I to judge? Oh, I actually can go here. But, you know, things often solve themselves out. And that is pretty good. I hope that there's no enemies in here. Seems to be the case. Oh, let's go. There's a hole on the wall. Cutscene time, maybe? Here we go. Would you look at that? Nothing, eh? I like to imagine that this jet is kind of like a dog, just meeting, you know.
I'll save you.
Dun, dun. Yeah, I like to relate that the jet is just like a dog, and you know, just going to meet their owner, like woof woof, you know. Good jet. That's a good jet right there. Also, for those of you who don't know, yes, Chris used to be a pilot. Look at that moon. Look to la luna. I gotta say, it is really nice that the jet had enough fuel, you know, for the whole trip. You know, it is kind of a marvel of technology, the fact that, you know, some planes or some jets can actually like land vertically. Eh? Also, was that the rat? I believe that was the rat. Eh? And there we go. We have arrived to the Antarctica, everybody. I hope you parked your parka. I must look for Claire. Damn, I must look for Claire, god damn. It's like Chris, with the most calm voice that he could muster. With mustard, mustard gas. Beep, 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 beep. There's two doors. Which one would I grab? This one. Caution, emergency evacuation elevator. Caution, emergency evacuation elevator. God damn, as people would often say. I'm still haunted by the line of Dumbledore saying some Dumbledore saying something very calmly. Yeah, get out of my face. Oh, come on. Maybe shouldn't be, you know, using the most precious and really, you know, lacking. Well, not so much lacking, but you know, the ammunition that I don't really use that much. There we go. Just ammunition, right? He goes. Look at him go. Eh? Look at it go up, eh? And now look at him go down, eh? One would think that maybe he could go like 2 steps at a time, but not really. You know, he's just taking his time. He's just being cautious, you know? He's being OSHA approved. Yeah, I still find funny the line of Dumbledore saying something like, you know, very calmly in the book, but then he kind of just, you know, explodes in the movie. I don't know, it's really funny to me. Yes, hello. Nothing of use over here. Is there really nothing that I could grab? Not even anything in here. There's frozen zombies and non-frozen zombies as well. Oh, excuse me. The matcha powder is, you know, consuming me. Oh, maybe I do gotta defrost this place. I kind of have a vague memory of that being a thing. Oh, I really don't know. Damn, my nose is getting runny. Yeah, I do feel a little bit, you know, a little bit sick, but nothing too bad. Any reason for me to go here? I still have the halberd, yes. I guess there really was no reason for me to be here. There really is no reason, really there's no reason why. Beep, 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 beep. You know, those kind of songs that hopefully they use them more, at least more often, or maybe they extend those themes. those songs in the remake. So nothing here, nothing there, nothing everywhere. Can I, by a miracle of life, just go down here? Also, I kinda don't remember this place being frozen. I know that it is supposed to be really cold, but I just don't remember. I mean, how would I even remember if Chris was not here, you know, before? Duh. Well, the crane. I need a crane key. Well, at least I didn't, you know, put myself to the task of just killing the Nosferatu again. Uh-oh.
What? He's here?
You better do something about that thing, you know? Hopefully you can actually, like, shoot those things in the remake. Well, I'm ready whenever you guys are. The combine the thing. I shoot him more than what I needed to. Could you like? I already played it. Thank you. How obedient. Also, I like that bird that just goes beep beep beep. I don't even know if it is a bird or anything, but I'm just assuming it is. I have to believe that it is a bird. There's nothing strange. I mean, nothing about this looks this strange to you. Let me see what else I can do. Can I push this to the limit? Push the switch, push the switch, Kronk. Aha, I see it. This is the part where I say I don't want it and I don't know where to get. It's an extinguisher. Should be used with a fire extinguisher. Oh man, I feel like I didn't have this with me, or I didn't leave it in the thing. God damn. There's a small square hollow. There's a notice. You can drain the water under following conditions. To clean the tank, to exchange the water, and to clean the tank. Should let the water out of the tank first. Makes sense to me. So maybe someday I will definitely get it. Wow. When I go up and down, Let me see if I can actually like get the thing. Heard something. I don't know if I like what I heard. Hello. Let me go and check and see if I actually like, have the fire extinguisher. It's tightly shut. Oops. Oh, I mean, what can I do about it? If not, cry my eyes out. And then die and explode. Maybe not in that order. Oh. Gotta be careful with that thing over there. Hehe. Didn't get me. Oh, I'm going places. I don't really know where this leads me, but I'm there for the ride, for the joy ride. I am somewhere. Where exactly? I guess we gotta figure that out. Oh yeah, didn't I get stuck in here in my last playthrough? I don't remember exactly why. But I have a vague memory of getting stuck for X or Y reason. There's a blue air, but I don't like that. There's a switchboard of this floor. Oh yeah, because I had to go back here like, like a million times. It's an electricity connecting device. The socket is missing. What's this? Some bullets. Some bullets. Give me some more. Whoa, let's shells. Give me some more. Let me exchange this for this thing. The question of the millennia, do I have the fire extinguisher? No, I left it with Claire. Goddamn, goddamn. I just thought that I would need it, you know? Oh man, I'm gonna miss out on some cool stuff. There's a hollow in the shape of an octagon. Octagon! The shape of an octagon. I'm gonna keep the blue herb just to see if I can actually like do something good with it. Maybe I can even... I guess I could use the thing with this guy. Haha, got him. No, use it. You better use it. That's a little bit better. Ow, my ankle, eh? My uncle, eh? Hopefully I can also find another, you know, extinguisher. I should clearly, you know, just clean my nose at this point, eh? Because otherwise it's gonna be really bad. A zombie, eh? Bien rasurado, ya sabes. Ya me está creciendo la barba otra vez. ¿Qué onda, Kite? ¿Cómo andas, eh? A zombie. I'm attacked by a zombie. Catapleen, cataploom. Did I kill them all three? No. There's a lot of herbs over here. Kinda looks like, you know, Poch's house. I guess I'm not gonna, you know that joke. Eh? That is an internal joke. Did I actually kill him? No. There we go. His ass is grass now. His ass is grass. I don't need this many herbs. I don't need this many herbs. I should actually clean my nose because it's getting congested. Actually tickling me. Hold on. I do gotta. Oh, I do gotta clean my nose. Where's the thing? Here we go. Okay. Gotta clean my nose. Okay, there we go. I am now free of powder on my nose, eh? But yeah, welcome everybody. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday, and everything in between. That is not even the song that I'm trying to sing, eh? Get down, Saturday night. Did I put the thing? No. I mean, there's no guarantee that I'm even gonna be using one of the blue herbs. But I guess I better not risk it, eh? Also, where do I even use the Luger replica? I don't even know, dude. I definitely gotta use it somewhere, but hopefully never, eh? I don't like being poisoned. I don't think anybody likes being poisoned. Except that guy from Submarine 2021. I don't know if you guys remember that. It hasn't been used for quite a long time. Goddamn. How dare you call me out like that? They should open a pile of weight to be supplied. Like, you just gotta go back, you know, here. Somehow, eh? But let me try and see if I can do anything regarding this. Uh-oh, eh? I hear the chupacabra there. God damn. That was a trooper right there. Maybe I shouldn't have, you know, used the only the only explosive round that I had. Yeah, I remember spending a lot of time in this place just because there's a ton of backtracking to do. Kind of like the skybox that this place has. So what is it with these things? Cannot really interact with it. I wonder why. I wonder how. I can just take a bath. Wing object. How was I supposed to know that there was something over here? How? Because it's easier to say how than say how are you? Well, I got the wing object. To be fair, that song rhymes way better in Spanish than English, you know. You know that song from Peter Pan. Also, if I remember correctly, Claire is over here. Hello, Claire. It's Claire. She has painted inside the cocoon. I need some kind of tool to open it. Oh, I need my knife. Oh, I guess so. This is the only place in which you can actually use your knife as an actual item. Eh? That's pretty great. Locked. Biohazard symbol is carved into the keyhole. Also, I really hope that this is not the place in which I gotta fight Alexi, you know? That would be kind of not fun, eh? Because I haven't really saved that. So I gotta watch out for that. Let me investigate the other side of the coin, eh? The other side of the place. Did I already go here? Oh yeah, I already went here. You know, the more that I drink this, the more that I'm enjoying this matcha frappuccino. Pretty interesting combination of tea and milk and whatever. Not bad at all. You should open if power is supplied over here. Man. How was I supposed to know? So let's see, now that I've been here. It's interesting how my monkey brain, I guess, my monkey bias went for, like, left door equal the right path instead of the right door. I guess some people would just go through the right door. But I don't know. I don't exactly... this is rather part of my synchronization. I don't exactly remember why or which company did that, but wasn't there like a company that once fire their employees depending on which door they went through when they came to work one day? I don't remember which company that was. But I wouldn't be surprised if it actually was the suspect that, you know, the main suspect that we all are thinking right now. Because it do be like that. So now that I've done that, let me see if I can find whatever else I can find. The crane key. Maybe Alexia has the crane... Oh, I see what we can do. A large man whose hands are tied is hanging there. I'm kind of surprised that the spider hasn't eaten him yet. Hasn't eaten? I don't really know. He's still in one piece. That's what I'm trying to say. And no, I'm not saying that the one piece is real. Or maybe I am. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, bad idea. Oh. Maybe I should use my stuff. Only thing being, he still hasn't died, eh? Come on, die already, Jesus, eh? I need... I still hear the enemy over here. The enemy! Ah! Look at that dude. Do you think that in-game they are aware of the magical box that they have? Duralium case. There's something else in here. Fascinating. More shotgun bullets. Well, shells. Because these are not bullets, these are shells. Otherwise I'm gonna be getting one through my head if I keep on calling them bullets instead of shells. Instead of what they actually are. Metal processing device. It's broken and cannot be used. God damn. $1 million to the drain. I actually do not remember what actually you can get by using the fire extinguisher. Maybe you get some cool stuff. But I just left it with Claire, so my fault, my bad. So let me see what else I can find. There's meant to be something cool, Hopefully. No one really seems to know. It's really frozen in here. I bet this appears to be the workers' lodgings. There might not really be anything over here. Like, never mind. Oh, an agreement, yeah. I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. Quite a mess. Well, have you seen yourself in a mirror? Worker's Diary, October 30th. When I joined Umbrella Inc., I thought that I would be able to live carefree for the rest of my life, being employed by this huge corporation. It's a joke that I ended up being a driver at a place like this. I asked for a position change, but they completely ignore me. It feels more like a prison. Work is extremely demanding, and there's nothing fun about it. I'd rather be dead. November 3rd, my hard-earned vacation was cancelled suddenly. I heard they failed to secure enough manpower due to a mistake made by the facility head, Alfred. That fool doesn't deserve forgiveness. He doesn't even treat us like human beings. November 5th. I heard an interesting story from a guy who's been working here for over 8 years. He must be awfully patient. He says that there is a man who has been confined for over 10 years, locked up in a cell located deep below here. People call him Nosferatu, and are deathly afraid of him. What an absurd story. November 10th. At midnight underground. At midnight, I woke up to an ominous growling sound that seemed to be coming from deep underground. I'm so pathetic to have been frightened by such a foolish story, eh? Then again, I suppose anyone would have a hard time maintaining their sanity if they were confined in a place like this. Oh, poor soul. They didn't know. They didn't know better. They should have. Would you look at that? First aid spray. And some bullets. Useless things here. Well, I sure hope that there's no, surprise zombies over here trying to get me. Although it would have been really fun. Not gonna lie. It would have been one of those memorable moments in Silent Hill history, eh? Well, I mean, it is snowing in here, so what can I say? Do you think that maybe some kid try to put 2 and 2 together and be like, wait a minute, it is snowing in this game. And it also was snowing in Silent Hill. Would this be connected with Silent Hill, eh? And maybe they thought that they made the discovery of the century. That would have been really funny, eh? I run around. I need a green herb ASAP. Fascinating. Can I just push the thing, eh? You're by a simple logic. I could open this if I had a lockpick. I kind of often forget that Chris can actually lockpick. Like, he actually knows how to lockpick. It's just one of those things that you don't really, you know, think about. I'm gonna leave it on the side. Gotta follow my own advice. Maybe I don't really need the wing object just yet, but it is possible that I will in the not so distant future. Let me get that thing over here. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, this is because I had a little bit of a hiccup. Touch the triangle also. Actually, get that thing. I am aware that using the halberd, you know, is gonna be a thing that happens pretty soon. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh, actually, halberd shaped space in the pillar. Speaking of that. Damn. Paperweight. A and A. Wow. Graphic design is my passion. There's a file. Alfred's diary. January 3rd. 30th. Oh, I don't know. January 30th. 13th. Yeah, there we go. January 13th. January 13th. There's a sealed room in the hallway located inside of the Antarctic facility. I don't know what it is hidden there, but I do know how to get in. I can use the 3 jewels that each one of our 3 family members wear as proof of being a legitimate. Jesus Christ, I was just doing a British, you know, in prison. You know what I mean. Hi Capra, how you doing? Welcome in. How's everybody in the chat right now? Hey everybody, have a lovely Sunday, Saturday. Hi, tricked you. It is not Sunday, it is Saturday. You should have seen your face. Welcome in everybody, how you doing? Thank you so much for, you know, rating me. I am the Scoogie Doogie, I am the Skangadanga. Let me give you a little bit of a shout out, if I kind of know how to do that. Shout outs to Capra Mangas, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in everybody. Y'all having a lovely Saturday? Hopefully so. Let me give you also one of these. Capra Mangas, there we go. Howdy, howdy. The stream is actually like going pretty well, eh? It is pretty chill so far, you know. I'm just, you know, having a lovely Saturday. It's pretty good. Hello, Sushi. The sushi's girl. Yeah, you know, we love sushis, we love girls, you know. Pretty much 2 of the things that we love in the stream, eh? Your personal follower friends, eh? That's really cool, eh? Welcome in everybody. Oh yeah, what were you playing? You were also playing Sly 3, Honors Among Thieves. Oh, Sly Cooper. I haven't really like played that game or that series of games before, so a really interesting thing, eh? I may actually, like, you know, give it a try someday. Maybe not today, but someday, because it does seem like one of those like classic games that, you know, people used to really be into, and not so much anymore. But you know, maybe there's gonna be a renaissance when it comes to like PlayStation 2 games. But yeah, welcome in everybody. I be the Scoogie Doogie, the Skongadonga, and I play survival horror games. I play classic games and games that I have never played before. And right now I'm playing Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I have played this game many times, like 5 times, eh? That's a lot of times, eh? Yeah, Sly 3 started the game today. Oh, actually, well, I didn't know, eh? Been working through all of them. How is it? Is it good? Is it fun? I hope that it's been fun. I'm just warning you, I'm French. My English is not good enough, and I don't really understand all things you say, so no worries. I don't really understand anything that I say. English is not my native language as well, so no worries, you know. We are among non-native English speakers, and I guess my accent doesn't really, like, you know, help at all. But don't worry, just be here and, you know, have some fun. But yeah, very thoughtful of you to raid me. So yeah, hello, welcome in. And yeah, if you gotta raid and run, no worries. I know that it is Saturday, so maybe you have some plans going on. I don't know. Watching the development from game to game has been fun.
Here comes a new
Oh, thank you so much, Sushi Girl, for the cool follow. Thank you so much. Yippee. But yeah, new mechanics highly recommended. I should definitely, give it a good try, an honest try, because that game, the Spyro games, probably Ratchet and Clank as well. Those are some games that I have never tried in my life. I did try some of the Spyro games, but I actually have never like gone through them. Mostly because I was more of a Crash Bandicoot, boy, while growing up, more than a Spyro guy. But maybe that can change in the future, and maybe I could definitely play some Sly Cooper. Also, isn't there like another name for like Sly Cooper? Because apparently Sly is like a derogatory term in like the UK. So maybe it has another name. I don't remember. If you guys know who Cadicarus is, Cadicarus, if you see his videos, he's actually like done some videos about Sly Cooper, and it is really nice to see that there's a slang in the UK. I'm not gonna read all of this, by the way. If you guys want to read this, just play the game. But yeah, apparently Sly is like a very derogatory term in the UK, and I didn't know that. Really funky stuff, really funky stuff. Have to look this up, definitely. Yeah, Cadicarus is like the PS1 guy, when it comes to YouTube. PS1 guy, PS2 guy, just as much, I guess. Yeah. He doesn't really upload that often. He uploads like once a year, I guess. But he often does like 1 hour and a half videos, so it's really good. Get a sneeze. Oh. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I had to sneeze. I've been coming down with the sickness, I guess. I'm not feeling like my best, but I'm also not feeling that bad. So maybe one day I will know how it is to not be that bad. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze again, but I don't know. But yeah, it is nice. It is always nice to just try games that maybe we didn't give a second eye to them. For example, I've been playing through Dragon Age Origins, during Sundays. And I always thought that game was like a medieval kind of like, oh, we gotta go to the Temple of the Dragon and we gotta like, call Marvin or like Merlin to get the sacred stone of the thing. Like, no, it is not like medieval, like that kind of medieval. But there's like dragons, there's like knights, mages and stuff like that. But not in the, I guess, Dungeons and Dragons-y kind of way. It is more of an epic, I guess. So if you guys have not played Dragon Age Origins, you definitely should. A tool used to hold documents so they don't scatter. You can figure out the meaning of the designs on its top and bottom, but this item seems to be related to the Umbrella ink. Have you all played any of the Resident Evil games? I'm kind of curious. I don't know if this is anybody's like first Resident Evil, that you guys may be experiencing, but people often say that this game in particular may not be a good entry on the series. I disagree. I feel like this had a tear because of the sneeze, but I feel like it's pretty good. Right? You don't think it's medieval? It's totally got the old vibes. Love my medieval fantasy. Well, I mean, it is not medieval in the sense of have you seen those TikToks of the little like gnome that goes around in stores? Like people put themselves on a gnome like cosplay, and then they go running, and there's a song that goes it is not like medieval in the sense of Merlin and the sword and the stone and the Camelot and the round table of the knights. No, it is more kinda on this vein of, well, I guess not even Lord of the Rings. It has a different like medievalness that is not like the nerd medievalness, like the ones that people have in their head whenever they say like medieval, like knights and dragons and stuff like that. It is a different kind of medieval. I played some of the Never Ari stuff. The Never or the newer. Well, I imagine the newer. The newer Ari stuff. You know, Biohazard and Village. Those tend to be pretty scary. I have heard, you know. Oh, hello. I have heard stories of people actually like actually fainted because fainting, not fainted. I have heard stories of people fainting because of Biohazard. Mostly because if you play those games on VR, I have heard that playing that game on VR is actually pretty scary. So, you know, to each their own, eh? Tightly sealed, goddamn. Can I show you my drawing? Because I love drawing and I want to show the world of what I'm made of. Definitely. Although I gotta be honest, I have been having some bots that, you know, just message me or just enter the Discord just to be like, hey, I'm commissioning, I have commissions open and check out my totally not AI made art, you know. And I've been having some of those, but since you know Capra, I imagine that you're not a bot first and foremost, and you don't make, you know, stuff with AI. So yeah, sure, definitely. Let me clean my nose because I've been coming down with the sickness. But in the meantime, type !Discord, and you can, you know, everybody hates AI. Everybody should hate AI when it comes to, like, you know, making stuff that, you know, people can do. But in the meantime, type !Discord, and you can post your art over there. You know, let me clean my Let me clean my nose. All right, I'm back. Oh, we had an ad running. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to not let that ad run, but you know, oops. You know, never mind. Also, I'm eating some sincronizada right now. I love my sincronizada. Pretty good, eh? And actually, welcome back, by the way, you know, from the ads. I tried a matcha frappuccino from Tim Hortons. Here we go. I know that it kind of looks like I just had a broccoli or something like shake. No, it is actually like a matcha frappuccino. Pretty good. Eh? It is from Tim Hortons. So if you guys are Canadian, you know, top of the morning to you. I don't really know what the Canadians say. I guess they just say a, and you know, I sometimes say but not really technically like a, but that's just something that I do. But yeah, everybody who wants to join in the Discord, you guys definitely should do so because, you know, only cool people are allowed. You know, I would love to go to a Renaissance fair. I guess that's what they are called. Mostly because oh Jesus Christ, that was my synchronizada. I don't know if you guys saw that. Hopefully you guys didn't. But yeah, I would love to go to a Renaissance fair. I have heard good things about, you know, those kind of places. You can go there, and then you can go like, hey, I am gonna go and buy some stuff, and then I'm gonna go and get some stuff. Actually, Capra, didn't you go to a Renaissance fair recently? Yeah. Am I mistaking you for somebody else? I shouldn't be mistaking you for somebody else. Hold on, Hold on, Let me rectify my statements. Yeah, no, I'm definitely mistaking you for somebody else. I'm sorry. Yeah, all Renaissance fairs are so fun. Yeah, not much in the way of old performances, but you get some gems. Definitely, yeah. I recently saw or watched a video of Cowboy Luna. If you guys don't know who Cowboy Luna is, you definitely should. She is really cool. She makes video analysis of whatever, and she recently made a blog about a Renaissance fair, and it was actually like pretty fun. Send your drawing. I hope everyone likes it. I'm sure that everybody will like it. I mean, if Capra likes it, I'm definitely liking it. And yeah, I saw that you can partake in. I don't really know where to go now. You can partake in like dances. You can partake in like simple games, with wooden games and stuff like that. Beasts as well, justs, and some reenactments, and also performances of cool people. I hope Capra likes it, and hopefully so. You haven't showed it. You haven't showed it to Capra, already. I'm kind of curious to see the drawing now. Still used to hold documents so they don't scatter. Cannot figure out anything. This guy cannot figure out anything for his life. Look at this heart. It actually like looks really cute. Look, it looks really plump. A really plump heart. Pretty cute. But yeah, I have heard good things about Renaissance fairs. So hopefully I can go to one someday. Where do I gotta go now? I know that I haven't mentioned that I have played this game before, but it's been a year already since I last played this game, so I don't really know. Jesus Christ, it is really hot today. Hot. Yeah, but the last event that I kinda went to that had that kind of vibe wasn't really a Renaissance fair, but it was kind of like a, what is it called? I guess a flea market. I guess if you wish it really hard enough, you can make a flea market a Renaissance fair kind of deal. But it was more like a folk kind of stuff, People from different places gather around and they just sell stuff like dream catchers and stuff. Oh, thank you so much for redeeming the CP. Also, that's my dog Rocky, by the way. Pretty good. Man, I love water. I love water. It is one of those things that we cannot, live without. Without not having food, between not having food and not having water, I would rather prefer to not have food. Because if you don't have any of both, you die, of course. But you die faster if you don't have water. I have 4 dogs, 1 cat, 1 tortoise, and a turtle. A little turtle and a tortoise. So in total, I have like 7 pets. Yeah, math. Yeah, I have like 7 pets. 4 dogs, 4 dogs, 1 cat, 1 turtle, and a tortoise. Oh my! I'm getting an itch on my. Ooh, I'm getting an itch on my throat. I don't really know why. But yeah, I can show you guys my little doggies. So here we go. I have. Let me show you guys also on the vertical screen. I have Canelo. So this is Canelo, the cute little baby. He is really cute. I also have Melody, the cute little baby Melody. She is really cute. Oh, do I gotta add it on the vertical screen as well? I guess I ought to do it. And we have Melody, the little princess. Let me get her on the vertical screen as well. Where is Melody? Where is Melody? There she is. Look at Melody, the cute little princess. I love her so much. And I also have Paloma. Here's Paloma, the cute little puppy little baby. I love her so much. They're all technically only Melody and Canelo are brothers. They're brother and sister. Yeah. I love animals, but I can have some. I'm so happy you have them. Thank you. I have many more. I actually didn't show Paloma. Paloma. Where's Paloma? Where's Paloma? I don't remember where I put her in the thingy. Melody, Kelody. Palomita. Where is she? Melody. I don't have her here on my thingy. Kind of wonder why. Oh, here she is. Yeah, for the people who are watching on the vertical screen, here is Paloma, the little princess. She is really cool. And I also have Rocky. I have Rocky, the little baby who you guys saw. That was the big woofer. And he's actually like pretty cute as well. He's really mellow. He loves cuddling. Yeah, for the people watching on the vertical screen, here is Rocky. I should have had my pictures of the little babies, already ready, for whenever people, ask for them. I should actually make a redeemable thingy that, summons the babies whenever I actually like have them on screen, or just to have them on screen. I love doggies. But yeah, I also have a little kitty who I don't have a picture of right now. And I also have a turtle and a tortoise. So there you go. They are so cute. Thank you. I love them. I love them so much. And they love me just as much. That's how you know you're having a happy life. Because, you love animals and animals love you. Yippee. Big yippee, big yippee. Anyways, where do I gotta put this paperweight now? I completely forgot where I gotta put it. Would it have to do anything with the wing that I got? I don't really think so. I guess it's better if I just search it up, because I don't want to waste anybody's time, man. Code Veronica. Paperweight. Puzzle. There's a puzzle. But where do I gotta put it though? Paperweight is a key item in Resident Evil. Yes, purpose. It is used in Alexa's laboratory to obtain Alfred's ring. But how do I get there? Place to be used. I think I know where that is. I actually don't know it. Yeah, for those of you who haven't played this game before, I guess I can see how you can kind of see there's some backtracking in the game. You gotta go here, you gotta go there, you gotta everywhere, you gotta go everywhere. But it's part of the fun, you gotta love the jank. And you guys may be happy to hear that this game is getting a remake. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year or maybe next year. I don't really know. But this game is having a remake, and I guess some people would prefer to play that, which I totally understand. Yeah, Resident Evil is really cool. There's nothing strange, which is the strangest part of it. There's also nothing here. Yeah, Resident Evil is really good. Especially some of the entries that may or may not be, like, underrated. I am aware that some people do not like the older titles, but, they have their charm. Doesn't really change the fact that they're there. Some people would rather prefer to play the remake of Resident Evil 1 and nothing else. Like, some people have sworn off playing the OG, like, completely. But I also like the OG. I love Leon Kennedy, the young one, and the older, definitely, He has his own charm as well, both in his first adventure and the newer one. I actually played the newer one when it came out. I don't know if I played it right when it came out, or if I waited a little bit. I believe it was when it actually came out. There's a switchboard for the floor, for this floor. Can I not turn it on, please? Oh, I missed something over here. I bring nerve, don't mind if I do. I'm fine. But it was really fun. I like the whole story of it. I can see why some people would rather prefer to play as Leon rather than Grace. But I feel like her sections were not bad. They definitely have their own intense moments. Yeah, the new one is really good. It is pretty cool. Connecting device. There's a hollow in the shape of an octagon. Do I even have that? Let's see. So what's with the swing? Oh yeah, I gotta bring my knife. Yeah, I forgot that I could just straight up just go and get Claire. Should I save? I guess I should save. The ye old question that every Resident Evil, you know, player actually does. Should I save it? Oh, free ink ribbon. Don't mind if I do it. But you know, I like to play it with Grace because it has more vibe. It has that OG kind of like, you know, horror vibe. Or more so the new horror vibe that, you know, Resident Evil 7 brought to the table. I'm definitely okay with that kind of like suspense. You know, it is indeed some. I guess there's a little bit of a whiplash whenever you go back, you know, to Grace whenever you play as Leon, because you would rather be like, you know, the action guy, you know, who just, you know, looks at a zombie and then their head explodes, instead of being like a, like, you know, something looks bad at you and then you explode. You know? But I like the new suspense that, you know, the game brings. You know, I see it. Yeah, I enjoy playing with both. I wouldn't do a second playthrough like right away. Oh, can I go here? Maybe I should investigate first. It's a picture of twins and their father. 3 weird holes open. They are at the boy's finger, the man's ear, and the girl's bosom. I don't know if that's a good way to place a hole, but sure enough. Look at that fire. Fire.jpg. I have 2 knives now, eh? Should I leave the other knife? Well, I have 2 knives now. I gotta live with my dual knife in it now. It would be really cool if you could actually like dual wield the knives. Not gonna lie. But you know. Hello, sister. Hey, soul sister. There's no need to use this thing right now. Are you sure about that, buddy? Bisection, eh? Or bisection. She's all sticky, eh?
Claire.
I don't have the mouth, you know, actually synced with the voice, but you know.
Chris.
It is to it.
I missed you
There they
so
are.
much.
I know.
The dynamic duo.
But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me.
The
But then a
boy?
monster
Like, you know,
attacked
Boys
us
to
and we
Men?
got separated.
So I gotta
that
go
means
because in my
Steve's still
country
somewhere
it
in
is
the
like so
base?
good
sure
night.
of
They
it.
no worries, yeah. Have a nice one, and thank you so much for, you know, coming up with the raid. Coming with the raid. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for coming with the
I
raid,
think-
and yeah,
I
have fun,
think
and
I've been
thank you so much for
poisoned.
the follow.
Just hold on.
So you know,
I'll be
hope I
right
can see
back.
you soon. And yeah, have a nice night and a nice rest of your Saturday. Get down Saturday night, more like get down on, I guess, the bed, because you know it is like no time to sleep. But you know how it is. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Have a nice one. Claire is poison. She's poison. Claire is poison. I need serum. Goddamn. Why has the symbol is carved in the key? Do I know? Where do I get the serum? There's nothing else in here. Kinda interesting that they decided to just let her live instead of, you know, anything else. Now, here's the thing. I don't know where the serum is, man. Need for this. It's a picture of twins and their father. Weird holes open, and they are the boy's finger, and the man's ear, and the girl's bosom. What a nice way to call it, you know. It is locked. Bosom. It feels more proper that way, you know, to call it a bosom. And a little bit cheesy. Could there be something else in here? I kind of wonder. No. I imagine that something may happen if I just go back. So let me investigate that, and hopefully something is gonna happen. You know? Hopefully something good. Doesn't she have like something that I can grab? It would have been a good thing if she actually like gave me part of her her inventory, you know, or that I could just exchange stuff. Because otherwise it would have really been bad for me to not have this stuff. Like for example, I left the fire extinguisher with Claire, so I don't really have any way for me to just bring that thing and, you know, just use it in the fire thingy. Okay, now that I've freed my sister, now that I've freed my sister, I gotta see exactly where I gotta go. Man, I envy speedrunners, they know where to go and I don't. They actually did not give anything to me. I'm just gonna assume that, you know, whenever I do cross some place, its lock should open if I have the power. I trust that if I go to any place, I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, fam, something happened, you know? And eventually something will definitely happen. Let me go here. So I guess I do really actually like gotta go here. Eventually we will know, because of the fact that, you know, nothing is happening right now. Oh, I'm glad that actually like didn't get me. Let me see if opening this door, you know, can help in any way, shape, or form. I guess it doesn't. Because the door that is on the fire extinguisher thingy, it is actually not possible to access because of the octagon thingy. Well, actually, because it is locked on the, you know, from the other side. There's a small square hollow. Do I even need it? I mean, I cannot even use the CNC machine anymore, so I cannot make the octagon thingy to a square one. I'm not even sure if it is possible to have both, now that I think about it. I kind of wonder if there's another door over there that I still haven't really opened. I'm thinking maybe not. Yeah, as much as I like to believe. Oh man, the cranky. Where do I get that? Where do I gotta go? What do I do now? Questions for the millennia. The millennia puzzle, eh? Fascinating. Maybe there's something over here that I completely missed. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I kind of wonder why... I said this before, but I kind of wonder why the spider has not yet consumed the corpses of the Nosferatu. It's not like I'm upset about it, it's just that, you know, it's free food, why haven't you eaten yet? You're not gonna eat it, if you're not gonna eat it, I'm gonna eat it, eh? No? It is a sin to waste food like that. Let's see. Anything else that may or may not be here? I guess we'll never know. There's also this door. And nothing that I can use here. There's also no items, you know, over here. Or at least no discernible ones. Let's see. What if I just cut their heads like that? Wouldn't that be funny? Wow, I knocked the bulb handle. Eh? I was just about to say. Imagine how painful that must be, just, you know. But I mean, they're zombies. It's not like, you know, they have anything regarding pain or whatever. Ah, come on, eh? Boy. I'm gonna kill them all just because, you know, they made me angry. Ooh, so angry. Ooh. Well, I guess that makes my job a little bit easier. Not that way, cowboy. Ah, whoa, my ankle, eh? And just like that, I'm gonna use one of these. Catapling, cataplume. And just like that, I unnecessarily wasted ammo. Happy Kurisumasu. Merry Kurisumasu. Osaka-san, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I don't really quote Asumanga Daio on a daily basis. I just do it sometimes, you know. Which is what I do. This room is useless. God damn, this room is useless. But now that I have the octa-bulb or whatever, I can now go back, and hopefully I won't find any of the places that need the square one instead of the octagonal one. Octagon. In fact, let me just check this out. Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. Told you to open, close the bathroom. Damn. Check it out. I'm in the bulb like carpet. And hopefully that's gonna be the thing. I don't think going here may help in any single way, shape, or form, but I can always just try it out. You know? I can always just try it out. Never mind. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can do with an octagonal thing in the other side of the room. The Roomba? Well, that's actually conga, not Roomba. Everybody. I've already been here before. I cannot use the CNC. Conga. Mambo. 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 Matsuri. Mambo. I'm not a poster. I watched the first season of Osumanga Daioh, of Uma Musume. And only the first season. I didn't, you know, I didn't technically have any more desire to watch the rest of the anime. Maybe I'm missing out on some good stuff. I don't really know. Oh, that's happened. That happens because I didn't watch the Uma Musume season 2. Poster detected. Poster detected. Let me drain the water. Maybe I'm making a mistake by going here first, but you know, who knows? Excuse me. The square hole. Can I not just use an adapter? Wouldn't that be way better? Can I not just put a serviette or like something over there and then just fill up the hole? I mean, I guess, you know, the item has more protrusions. Has more protrusion. Ow. No, you don't. My bullets. Well, actually, my things, right? My cartridges, not my cartridges. Well, I guess they're kind of cartridges. No, my shells. There we go. Because a cartridge is definitely different from a shell. I gotta remember that. I'm not really into guns, so I wouldn't really, you know, care too much. But I know, at least I know the difference between a shell, a cartridge, and a bullet. Where could the other thing be? Maybe over here? Who knows? Who knows? Said the thing. Gotta go here. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Rolling at the speed of sound. I gotta go right now. Well, actually, no. But I gotta. Oh, there was an error. Ignore this session. Yes. I don't even know why there's some errors going on with Dolphin. It's alive! Right. An electricity connecting device. I can switch the supply of the power. We'll switch it on. There's a switchboard of this floor. Move the lever, Crunk. Yes. We have light. Who knew it? And then. Did I clear the screen? Yes. Because I had the pictures of my little dogs. My little dogs. Oh, Bug, thank you so much for the stream streak. Goddamn, look at the stream streak of the Bunkinator. Look at him go. Nobody punning Bunk is back. Goddamn, goddamn. Thank you so much for the how many stream streak? 40 stream streak. Goddamn. Goddamn. You actually have around the same stream streak that I have on Alice Starla's channel. So that's pretty good. Thank you so much, Bunk. You are really cool. You're a cool guy. You're a cool guy. Did you know that? You're a cool guy. Maybe you don't have audio, but you know, you're a cool guy. You know. Okay, now that we have power. Let me see if I can find exactly what to do. It has to be used in some time. Hopefully, by going here, I won't die a miserable death. Ah, this place, it looks so of a power outage. I'm sorry about that, everybody. But yeah, sure enough, I really hope that the stream did not like cut itself, because otherwise it would be really, really bad. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I was not expecting there to be a power outage, and even so, I was not expecting, you know, for it to actually like, you know, mess with my computer this much, because I see that in one of my screens it's actually like, you know, pretty messed up. So I don't really know what to expect of anything going on. So let me see if I can somehow do something about it. It seems like there's something going on with my other screen. But yeah, I had a little bit of a power outage, so I'm so sorry about that. Let me see if I can do something about this. Ease of use? No. Maybe personalization? Because I do need to do something about my display system. There'll be something about my system. Oh, come on, and now Windows is tweaking, Sometimes it is just straight up just not working, But yeah, I hope that, you know, you guys didn't miss much. I don't exactly remember when was the last time we saved. And by we, I mean you guys and me, So I don't really know what's gonna go down. But let me check if I can get the game back on, and we can, you know, get back to the game. At least to get back to where we were, because otherwise it's gonna be really bad if I don't have the same kind of progress that we had before, you know, doing everything and anything. So let me launch the game back on again, and hopefully everything will be alright. But first of all, let me see if I can actually get my thing running. Yeah, no, Windows is tweaking, tweaking right now. Mirror. Duplicate or extend a connected display. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can actually, like, you know, do something about it. Because if not, it's gonna be really bad. Right now, all of my OBS stuff is actually in one in one screen right now, where actually it's supposed to be in both of the screens. Let me see if the game actually, you know, comes back to itself. Right? If not, then that's gonna be really bad. Eh? Actually, yeah, I don't see OBS actually detecting the game. That is not a good thing. Eh? And actually, now that I'm checking it now, oh wait, hold on. Did I not even have a digital audio NVIDIA? I shouldn't be using that. Did it really mess up with my screen that bad? It kinda did. Ooh, that is not good. Hold on, let me connect my speaker so that you guys can hear me, because I can see the. Let's see. Does it work now? Hopefully. Oh, my controller is not even connected. Eh? Here we go. Maybe I should. Hold on. Yeah, this should be the thing. Eh? Yeah, my primary thing should be the thing. Eh? Digital out? No, I want my this thing to be this thing. Eh? That should have done it. Now let me see. Does this thing sound? Yes, it does.
Resident Evil.
Okay, let's go back to where we were, because otherwise it's gonna be an abomination of an injection. Eh? I don't even know what to call it. Eh? But it's gonna be really bad. That's the thing that I can assure you the most. Eh? At least we have audio. Eh? Okay, back to the game. Back to the game we go. And Windows is still not, you know, not wanting to. Let me see if just by turning off my display and then turning it back on, I'm gonna be having the thing go, you know, go back to where it was. Mirror. Let me just turn off my screen again, and then maybe that way the thing is gonna, you know, work. Actually, it isn't. I kind of wonder how I can make this go back to normal. Because my screen being double the size on one display, that's a really bad thing, eh? Maybe if I do go back to the desktop and then I just bring everything down. Actually, I cannot even do that. Mirror. Duplicate and something mirror connected. I'm gonna let that running in the background, because otherwise, actually no. What is causing my frames to be that bad? Something weird is going on with my PC, dog. Eh? Maybe it is the scaling that's going on right now, but as long as you guys can see the stream, okay, we're gonna be fine. Eh? But at least we know what to do, you know. Let me move this over here, so hopefully I can, you know, see what's going on. Eh? Also, let me connect both my stream thingy and my virtual stuff. I have a copy of Streamer Ball already running. Well, that sounds good, eh? But you know, eh? I kind of think that I'm not. Oh, actually, no, I do have Streamer Bot running. Ah, that is pretty suspicious. I'm not even gonna lie. The power of the 40 stream streak was too great to crash the stream and bore your computer, Lemao. Not even that. Well, I mean, not even also. That's not it, I guess. In my second monitor is actually, you know, messed up. It is kind of like at like 200%, and I cannot even like move that somehow. Like if I try to open up the Windows thingy, it's just not showing. Streamer bot. Let me close it, and maybe if I open it up again, maybe something good may happen. I don't know. Streamer bot. Here we go now. 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. A copy of Streamer Bot is already running, eh? That isn't true. In the slightest bit. Or maybe trying to be like, hey, do you wanna close? No way, dude. Fatal EU exception. Your streamer bot Discord server searching support and whatever. Eh? Jesus Christ, it is even. Wait, do I even have like streamer? Yeah, I have like Streamlabs thingy going on. So it just decided to just explode. And also, where is my virtual chat thingy going on? I don't even have it. So anybody who's just looking right now on YouTube, I'm sorry, I'm not able to just see your messages. Maybe I can on the little window, eh? But not right now, eh? Toggle the thing. Oh, here it is. Here's the thingy. Streamer bot. Well, at least I know that it is on. Eh? Thank you so much for the 40 streak again. I don't know how you did that, but sure enough, yeah. Yo, 240 stream streaks in the same day. Let's go. God damn, how is that even possible, dude? If I bork my stream again, dude, does that mean that you get like a 340 stream streak? How does that even work, dude? God damn, man. The magic of living in Latin America, eh? That's the power of the bunk. That's the power of the bunk. You know it, eh? You know it. Eh? God damn. Okay, that's actually like pretty amazing. True. Let me show the border. Toggle interactable, yes. Also, reset window, I guess that would be a good idea. Show settings folders, no. Twitch, yeah, the thing of the Twitch. Can I please move this out? Thank you. I'm gonna keep this thing here just so that I can actually like read your messages there. You know, that's not that bad. The fact that I can read your messages like this is actually like pretty funny, eh? Because now my screen is like 200%. That means that I can actually like read your messages like pretty clearly. Oh, wait, hold on. I wouldn't really know who's typing if I do this. Show, no. Show interactable, yes. Can I show that I have a game to play? I'm sorry, that I'm starting the game so much. Totally interactable, yes. Now let me move this so that I can actually like do everything and anything. I am moving the thing. It's actually pretty weird. I cannot resize it. I don't really know why. Toggle interactable. I'm just gonna reset the window, Pretty weird. Show the settings folder? No. I wanna move this thing. I wanna move. I wanna move the thing. I wanna move. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Hopefully, nothing bad will happen because of this. Matter. Anyways, let's keep on going. It is funny how the game automatically just decides to not do anything. Okay, since I have the knife, I imagine that I gotta go where clear is, and also try and see if I don't get scared challenge. Try and see if I don't die. But yeah, I didn't know that was possible. Getting 240 stream streaks in a day. Does that mean that now you have like 80 stream streak? That's kind of cheating, isn't it? Well, I don't even know. I don't even know if the stream reset itself or if it counts as one continuous stream. I imagine that it is not like one, counting as just one stream again. Mostly because, you got 2 stream streaks, eh? It is really funky, eh? But hey, that's how we roll, Now, where do I gotta go again? If I remember correctly, we had to go where the ice is, but I don't remember exactly where that is. It is somewhere. It's definitely somewhere. Also, I guess I'm framed well enough on the screen. I'm just gonna go through through that assumption. But yeah, welcome back everybody who decided to stick around. You guys are the best. Better than the rest. This is not the place in which I gotta go now. Sander, how you doing? Welcome in. You came in just the right time, in the right place, because I had a little bit of an oopsie. My power went out, and now it counts as a separate stream. So there you go. The double 40 stream streak will always be a mystery for me. Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible. But yeah, how you doing, Sander? Welcome in. I hope that you're having a lovely, lovely Saturday. I'm having a really funky Saturday right now. Oh, there's some screen tearing. I'm sorry for that. Let me actually like do something about it. I'm doing pretty good. I am having some technical difficulties with my PC, but I'm vibing. Yeah, I'm definitely vibing. Let me get rid of that screen tearing for you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it, but at least I can see it. Bisync. There we go. Hopefully that'll get rid of screen tearing. I'm glad that you're doing great, eh? Yeah, there we go. No more screen tearing. No more screen tearing. No more funky beats. Well, actually, no. We live for those funky beats. Those funky, fresh beats. But I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm just vibing with Code Veronica. I did lose a little bit of a chunk of progress because I didn't save before the power went out. So I gotta recreate everything that I just did, which shouldn't be too much, you know. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I don't want mono audio just to straight up. There we go. The Octaball.
Oh, my back is killing me.
Oh, that is
Years
loud.
haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
That is loud, Jesus Christ. Let me see if I can do something about it, because it isn't supposed to be that loud. Can somebody redeem that again? But thank you so much for the posture check. Let me redeem it again, just so that I can actually, like, you know, hear it. Oh, there's like a time limit for that. I guess if I do redeem this one, hold on. Oh, I don't even know. Oh wait, hold on. I think I know. I think I know it. Okay, that should be it. That's why it sounded so loud. Okay, let me see if by redeeming this, you know, I can actually... Oh, you can actually just redeem it once. That's kind of funky, eh? I'm hearing double. Why am I hearing double? Dual yippee, eh? Dual big yippee, eh? Let me redeem the bunk. There you go. Okay, I guess it is now better sounding. I don't really know, eh? But it do be sounding. Oh, my. Okay, hold on. How do I reset my driver again? How do I do that? What was the combination? It's okay on my end. Okay, that's nice. How do I? Hold on. Reset video drivers. Windows Control Shift and B. Windows Control Shift B. That didn't do anything, eh? Is the stream going on right now, eh? I hate to say it's Kanga, but your PC might be haunted, eh? Well, at least I'm ready for Halloween, I guess. But no, it seems like it did mess up with my... Am I running on safe mode? Nah, that shouldn't be it. If I was running on safe mode, Wallpaper Engine shouldn't have even, like, loaded. I have my task manager and everything, but... Ooh. But yeah, but Windows hangs whenever I actually try to go into the Windows settings. And I don't even know why. It got cut off. What do you mean it got cut off? What got cut off? What is it that got cut off? Did the Yippee got cut off? The guy's still running. Me and my PC. Okay, don't be surprised if you guys see a jump scare then. No, just kidding. Speaking about jump scares, Zombambos. We get the Zombambos. I hear the yippee twice and I don't even know why. I guess it is the power of the yippee. That's how powerful the yippee is. Big yippee, powerful yippee. At least the game is not like, you know, exploding or whatever. Wow, great move, I just wanted a hug, man. Could you like... There you go. Had nothing better to do. Oh, I did get some of their heads off. That was not the ideal thing to do. Am I seriously gonna die because of this thing, God damn. Gotta go jump in the shower, Bunk be looking for a bit. No worries, Lady Chris, I mean, he's really popular with the boys, it seems, I'm not gonna use more bullets than what I have right now. You know, I guess it could be a little bit sus for, you know, a lot of men to just hug each other out in the cold of winter. But that's what real men do. Don't let anybody fool you into thinking otherwise. I know it's not Pride Month anymore, but you know. Also, there's another door over here. I kind of wonder what it is doing. You know, taking a shower right now, this room is useless. Taking a shower right now wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, especially because it is really hot. Well, it is really warm, but you know what I mean. Excuse me. How's your Saturday going, everybody? Is your Saturday going just like you guys planned it? Hopefully so, because otherwise it's gonna be really funny if it isn't that. For me, I guess it is going. It is definitely going. I sure wasn't expecting a power outage, you know, a cold shower. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I do love cold showers, even in cold weather. I don't really know why. It's just something that I'd like to do. A cold shower in a cold weather. I kind of wonder how it would feel like to, you know, train like one of those like one of those martial artists that go below a waterfall and then they just stand there and then they just flex or they just meditate. Like I wonder how that will feel, because first of all, it is water, so it is supposed to like weigh down on you, and second of all, it is really cold, so you gotta be like, you know, focusing on the present and, you know, clearing your mind because of the thing and the thing. It is kind of like those people in Russia, and maybe some people in Canada as well, who take a dip in a cold lake, in a frozen lake. Like, of course, if you do that, you don't really die. At least if you're careful, you don't really die. But I don't know, would you guys do that? I feel like that would be a little bit too extreme, but definitely an experience, for real. The power is on again. 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 Now that the power is on again, what do I do? I guess I should go here and, you know, get the thing. But I don't really know. Also, yeah, good idea, Streamlabs. If you guys have not joined the Discord yet, do so, because it is really fun in there, you know? It is just as fun. Oh yeah, this is the room in which the power went out. A woman driving water. Or in shorts in the snow. I feel like that would be a little bit less painful. But even more so if you are like barefoot. So if you are barefoot in the snow, that is like extra painful, yeah? But I don't know. It appears to be a protective suit. There's a thing over here. Maybe I should have moved the statue somehow. But I don't know. I'm getting gassed. I hate it when that happens. Nothing like the smell of sewers in the morning. I don't like that sound, eh? Hey. I gotta go investigate the rest of the place just to see what I can find. Do you guys think that maybe we will see more decomposing zombies in the remake of this game? I kind of feel like that's gonna be like the next step when it comes to zombies. Because as I said at the beginning of the stream, when the game starts, let me take the juice. When the game starts, there's like a cemetery going on, so maybe you can actually, like, you know, see decomposing zombies. Let me get the socket. Look at the socket. It's a statue of a tiger. A jewel is missing. Put the jewel back. Shoot up! That'll be fine. Or maybe I should. Or maybe I should not. I don't know. What do you guys think? As long as these suits don't have a zombie, eh? I'm gonna be fine. Oh yeah, speaking about zombies, I've been playing Project Zomboid recently. It's been pretty good. I have been playing it with friends, and it's quite fun. I gotta be honest. It is one of those games that you wouldn't otherwise think of playing by yourself. It's cracked. Yo, that's me. Yeah, it's one of those games that you don't really gotta, or you know, not so much that you don't gotta, but you would rather not play, you know, by yourself. You play by yourself, gamer, eh? But rather play with friends. And I feel like it's really fun. Oh, any way in which... Oh wait, I think I know what I gotta do. Since this place is cracked, this is cracked, said Pee Wee Herman. It is a little bit sad that Pee Wee Herman died. I don't really know if Pee Wee Herman had any controversies, but you know, you don't really think of a comedic, like, you know, character, or like, you know, actor, you know, just dying like that. Take the map to the lab. I got the map of the lab there. I guess I should go forward. Can I somehow go here? A biohazard symbol is carved in this keyhole. I believe there was another door that was that had the biohazard thingy, but I don't really know which one. The biohazard keyword, the biohazard keyword. The keyboard, the key card. Getting gas again, goddammit. I kind of wonder if that you know, that gas actually, like, you know, sterilizes you. You cannot have offsprings anymore. Let's figure out what this thing is. Actually, kind of curious. Oh, these are bugs. Ugh. As far as I remember, I do get passive damage when I stay in here. It's kind of bad. Oh, there's a green herb over there. Maybe I should grab it on my way back. I'm totally not gonna regret it not, you know, getting it now. Well, goddamn. I'm still got. Let me get them both. Hell yeah. Got those guys, Yeah, it was really funky and really funny. I did not have the shotgun. It happens to the worst of us. The research report on Queen Anne. After discovering the remains of an ancient virus within the genes of a Queen Ant, I have been concentrating on the research of ants. The ecosystem of the ants seems truly ideal to me. There is one Queen Ant in each anthill, and the soldiers and workers ants are the Queen's slaves. You cannot say that live, huh? Gotta get banned, huh? They dedicated their lives to the Queen. The death of the Queen Ant means the doom of an entire anthill. However, the soldiers and workers ants can be easily replaced as long as the Queen Ant is alive. This is exactly the same relationship between myself and the other ignorant masses. Wow. God damn it. I have succeeded in creating the ideal virus by implanting the Queen's End genes into the mother virus that Spencer found. I used my otherwise useless father as a test subject, however, as I expected, the virus uses rapid. Furthermore, a special type of poison gas. That's the blue herb I had no effect against. Because this is created an antidote in case of emergency and stored inside the weapon chemical warehouse on the B2 floor. I have decided to name this virus with an unimaginable power, potentially, the Veronica virus. When I find out how I can utilize the power of this wonderful virus, my great research will finally be complete. Alexia Ashford. I tend to say Alexia Ashcroft, but that's two different like names or like surnames or like last names. An old style alcohol lamp. Some alcohol is still left inside. Or don't mind if I do it. Damn! Look at that. Let me double check if I actually have the shotgun this time because man oh man. Ooh, some plants. Pots and plants and pots and plants. Let me get this instead. Should I? I don't know. How am I doing? I'm fine. I can keep on going like this. Maybe for like 2 minutes. It's a portrait of a beautiful woman, the master of Ashford family, Veronica. Don't say her name 3 times in front of the mirror. You are not dead. You are an idiot. Ha 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 ha. Die. Goddamn. Oh, Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that. Gonna unload on this guy. Well, I think I need that herb now, I'd gladly take that herb now. I really wish I had the bow gun that, you know, we had in Resident Evil 2, because otherwise this would have been really bad. Maybe I should have kept my... Are you okay? See that, No, he's just a spider, Let me shoot him in the ass. You enjoying this, What a funny pink cushion, Computer terminal. Must have been hooked to a supercomputer. Yeah. The Queen and is dead. The anthill seems to have perished. Ah, damn. Does it really work like that? I guess it does. But shouldn't one of the ants become a queen ant? I don't really know. Maybe it didn't have any descendancy. Maybe it was sterilized. Which would be really sad. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Let me get this thing. Did I get anything by coming here? I don't remember it. I definitely need another. I need another save point. I wanna leave my stuff behind. Just wanna walk away where nothing ever happens. Called the River of Styx. So did I really not find anything over here? Well, I guess I found death and destruction, you know. My favorite. Let me get this thing in the meantime. I'm sure that I won't regret it. Geronimo. Ow. Ow. Geronimo. Ow. I wasn't grabbed this time. That's pretty good, I cannot grab this. Ha 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 ha. I didn't mean to use it. Ha 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 ha. But now I did. You know. You win some, you lose some. But personally, I would rather win. Even though I got nothing. Man, I'm just broken. What is taking you that so long, Crisaceo? Crisentina. Ooh, spooky, I guess this is their idea of creating tension somehow. Virus research report. Work continues on the T. Veronica virus, which I extracted from the Queen Ant. The more research I conduct on it, the more I am impressed by how much potential it has. I have finally implanted the virus into my own body and discovered how to utilize its powers. I will avoid making the mistake that I made on my father. I would suppress the activity of the virus at an ultra-low temperature, so that my cells will change slowly. My calculations indicate that it will take 15 years before my body will gain immunity and become able to coexist with the virus. Until then, I have no choice but to trust the capsule that I will be in, to that inept but loyal soldier and who is my brother. For me to obtain unlimited powers, some risks need to be taken. When I awaken, I will be the queen, and the T Veronica virus will be unleashed upon the entire world by my children. Every last creature on Earth will exist to serve me. At that time, the world will achieve the perfect ecosystem, just like the Iron Hill, but on a much grander scale. Alexia Ashford. Goddamn, goddamn. Look at that girl. Oh my god, look at that girl. She looks like a big mistake, eh? I imagine that this is where Alexia came from. Or rather, she got out from, I don't really know. She exited it from here. Exited it. Something is written on it. As twins, Alexia and I are two sides of a coin. A design is carved under the name of Alexia. Heart. Leaf, I don't remember it. Double A and the crown. Do you guys think that they made a custom set of Unicode characters for the double A? Maybe. Press the button with a design. Push the button. Yes. Maybe heart. Thing. I have the thing right here. Blah 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 blah. I can figure out the meaning of the sign on its top and bottom. Seems to be something that Umbrella does. There is no need to use this, he says. Do I know what I gotta do? I actually don't know what to do with this. I mean, I guess by having the socket I can open up new stuff. But I do not remember how, you know, what I gotta do with this. Okay, a heart has technically one side. I don't know if that's the thing that I gotta, you know, worry about it. Maybe 1, 2, buckle my shoe. There's nothing about numbers. Two sides of a coin. A design is carved under the name of Alex. Maybe I gotta, you know, use the symbol that is on the other side. You know, the one in the other side of the die. So heart, leaf, double A and crown. So here we go. Heart, leaf, double A and crown. Check. So the one on the other side is, well, actually no, the heart. Okay, here we go. So double A, crown, heart, and leaf. So it was double A, crown, leaf, and heart. Double A, crown, leaf. Oh, just I'm getting impatient there. Double A. I just want to press double A, crown, leaf, heart. There's no response, isn't there? Heart, leave, double A, and crown. I gotta sneeze. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Heart, leaf, double A, and crown. There we go again. Thank you. Sorry about that. Heart, leaf, double A, and crown. Okay. Double A. Crown. Bless you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Double A. Crown. Oh. Double A, crown, heart, and leaf. Double A, crown, heart, and leaf. Double A, crown, heart, and leaf. Double A. Double A. Crown. Heart. There we go. That took way longer than what it needed, right? Should put something in here. I wonder what. There you go. I wanna sneeze. I wanna sniff. I wanna sneeze so bad. Damn, man. I was so funny that guy just dropped that. Man. Do you have anything of use for me? He's already dead. Oh, I got the ring, eh? Yeah, sure, why not? Wait, the ring? Like the movie, eh? Okay, what do I need the ring for? I kind of want. Let me check it out. I'm in the house like garbage. It appears the jewel portion can be removed. Yeah, let me take a jewel. The metal portion of has been removed, and you've obtained the Alfred's jewel. Okay, I have now 2 jewels. I have a blue jewel and an Alfred jewel. A large blue sphere. It could be a decoration. I don't even know why I have these, but sure enough, I have them. Yeah, let's just go. I'm gonna have to clean my nose again really soon. I'm just coming down with the signature. Ow. 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 Let me just enter this this room and then I can clean my nose. Hold on. I actually want to sneeze again. There you go. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me clean my nose and maybe drink a paracetamol or whatever. Eh? So let me do that real quick. BRB. Okay, I'm back. There we go. Sorry for the wait. Ooh. Sorry, I just yeah, I'm coming down with the sickness. But the good thing is that, you know, the virus is, you know, coming out little by little. So sneezing is a good thing when you actually, you know, are not in the best of conditions. So it is nice, you know. But yeah, thank you. Let me see if I can actually like put the jewel of Alfred here. I don't really know if I need this jewel for anything. Needs to work on electric power. I gotta bring this with me just in case I actually like need to put it somewhere. I don't know. Well, maybe I'm just gonna bring it with me. As long as this, you know, one of these suits don't reanimate or whatever. I hope that I don't have any like mucus hanging on me because that would be really bad. There we go. Biohazard symbol. A what symbol? Play that again, eh? Okay, so now that I have this going on, it's been two things and two things and two things. Fascinating. How long have I been streaming, by the way? I started at 4 p.m. and it is now about to be 7 p.m. So I've been streaming for like 3 hours and some change. So I feel like this is a nice stopping point, if anything. So let me get this thing and then let me save, and then we can continue this in another occasion. Because maybe I do gotta rest because of my thing. Here we go. I have like, hey, I have 420 bullets. Hey yo, eh? Funky number, eh? 420 bullets. Hey, gotta blaze it on them zombies, eh? But yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. Let me save first of all. Let me save a little bit. Save. Now save it. Into save. Save it up. Go straight. Go forward. Look ahead. Time to save it. It's not too late. So save it. Save it good. So this is indeed a nice stopping point. I gotta see what I can do about my PC because I don't know. If my drivers died, maybe I'm not, you know, not having the best day when it comes to my PC. But you know, I really hope that the power outage didn't like fry anything. Something went wrong. It says Spotify. I wonder what went wrong, eh? I don't even know. Sega. Oh, this is a nice. Oh, actually, I should actually like. You know, open it up. But yeah, thanks so much everybody for being here. I hope that you guys didn't miss out on much, you know, but you know, it do be like that. But yeah, here we go. Let's see who we can raid. Don't go yet, by the way. Don't go yet. Let's see who we can raid. Let me go back to the big screen and put some music on. You know, let me put some music on. First of all, let me close the game, because otherwise it would be a mistake. There we go. Let me put some music in. Wow, Sega! Hey, Sunki de Heshehoho. Anyways, thank you so much everybody for being here. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. And my frames are dying. I'm kinda dying, eh? But it be like that sometimes. It was a nice Saturday stream, I believe. It is not often that I do stream on Saturdays, but I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow again, so that we can play a little bit more of Dragon Age Origins. So if you guys love Dragon Age, you know, feel free to just, you know, hang around tomorrow and, you know, come back for some Dragon Age Origins. So yeah, I hope that you guys had a lovely stream. Let me see who we can raid, so don't go yet. Let's share the love, as people often say. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Let me see who's live. There's bound to be somebody live right now that we know we gotta raid. Somebody is playing somebody's night, sweet lady. Who do we live? Let us raid Called. Called is playing Mecha Chameleon. And I hope that you guys enjoy that kind of game, because it is actually a pretty cool game. I don't really tend to raid Cult that often, so can I just... Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message. Oops. Ooh, sorry, I didn't see your message. Can you suggest somebody? Even though I already like made my pick, but sure enough, let me see. Let me at least give him a shout out, you know? Yeah, sure. Go ahead and suggest whoever you were gonna suggest, even though I already made my pick. But you know, let me give them a shout out, you know, at least. Let me dance in the meantime. Pictrotia. Who's Pictrotia? What do they do? Are they family friendly? As if I am family friendly myself. But who is this Pictrotia? Are they actually like playing Naraka something point or whatever? Well, yeah, at least let me give them a shout out, you know. Here we go. Let me give him a shout out. SO. Yeah, whoever wants to, you know, go check out their own channel. Go check out the channel. But yeah, let's rate Cold and you know, say hello to him, because, or them, I don't really know what, you know, pronouns they go by. But yeah, it is not often that I do raid at Cold, so at least let me do that for him. He plays Dead by Daylight. I gotta be honest, I do not like Dead by Daylight. Like, at all, Like, I tried playing that game, but I do not vibe with that game at all. And more than anything with the community, I mean, like, I guess the bad side of the community, but I don't really like that game at all. But I see that he was playing Naraka Blade Point, so that's pretty good. I have heard good things about Naraka Blade Point, so go check them out, I guess. But yeah, let's rate Carl. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys have a lovely day. Twitch.tv/Konga_Donga. Those are my links. If you guys want to, you know, join in on any of my socials, join the Discord because it's really fun. Raid messages for anybody who wants them. Raid. If you guys are subbed, use this message. Skunga raid. Okay, hold on. We Veronica in this Saturday. There we go. Use this message if you guys are subbed. If you guys are not subbed, use this one. Use this one. That's not the one. There we go. Use that one if you guys are not subbed. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Dragon Age Origins. And the tip of the day is: buy a surge protector and an UPS, an uninterrupted power central surge. I don't remember. A UPS or UPC, you know, so that you won't, you know, lose power. Bye bye, everybody. Say hello to Cal. Bye bye. Have a nice night.